You guys, I would not expect to see this upcoming Jordan literally until the release date. This right here might actually be a real shock drop of these. Goes all the way back to one of the first ones this entire single collab to release. This right here might be something that a lot of people aren't expecting. Always remember, you guys, chase your dreams, because if you don't, one day somebody's going to hire you to help chase theirs. Of course, you guys never stop dreaming, because a life without dreams isn't really much. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this video.
Yeah, he got kicks. Ball like swish. I don't miss. Don't do bricks. He got kicks. The kid is sick. Team with raw, cause he got hits. He got kicks.
What is up, YouTube? I'm He Got Kicks. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, that we get all the notifications every time I drop one of these bangers for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those great things for me. Follow me on Instagram at therealhegotkickz, and of course the hat page Perfectbrimz, and TikTok HeGotKicks95. All right, you guys, today's video, what we are talking about, of course, as you all know, we have a extremely busy week, which is a complete 180 from where we've been for the whole month of October, basically. And again, this is going to be an even more busy week because we are supposed to be getting a drop of a very, very limited and high resale sneaker. So that means everybody's going to be going after it just to use it for trade bait, to sell it, do whatever they want to do to it. Doesn't really matter. But of course, as you guys know, we do have the Rare Air 11s that are going to retail price for $235 to start this week out. I think it's on Wednesday or the 5th. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's the 5th. So if you look at it on Wednesday, that sneaker is going to be releasing. We also have the Air Jordan 12 Taxi, which of course is a sneaker that a lot of us have been waiting on for quite some time. This is a great shoe. I love it. I'm glad it's in the collection. But I do think what we may see, and I'm gonna be honest, this really is kind of like deja vu to the Travis Scott One Low Mocha whenever they released, and it was legit a surprise release. Nobody knew about it. It just dropped randomly at like 11 o'clock, and I remember 2 of my employees, including myself, ended up hitting, and that was really, really wild on that one. And the West Coast people didn't even know about it because they were asleep. So I really, really remember that. That was actually pretty insane. I have to really think about that now, is that was quite literally a surprise drop, or a shock drop if they want to call it that. But it was just a regular Leo drop. Wasn't a shock drop. It was just when it was supposed to release. But now, as you guys know, the Travis Scott Fragment was supposed to release back in September. It got pushed back to November. We never really got a date up until here recently, and the November 8th has been kind of being floated around there on, Twitter pages or X pages, whatever you guys want to call it. Been floating around there for a little while. Now, we haven't seen it on the sneakers app. We haven't seen it really anywhere. So it all right now is just speculation. But I do think if we do see a release, I would not expect it. Now, again, this is my personal opinion. It could pop up tomorrow. It could pop up during this video. Doesn't really matter. But in my opinion, I think we may actually see them pop up either. If you guys remember, most Travis Scotts, we see Travis Scott website drop them the night before, and then we'll see it on sneakers the next day. If you guys kind of, look at the trend of what they've been doing, then I think honestly we could potentially see something like that, or we could literally see just like the Travis Scott Mocha way back. What was that? 2016, something like that. 2016, 2017, where it quite literally just randomly popped up and released. I think we could see something like that. Now, this is just my opinion. I would love to see something like that because that means that a lot more people are going to get a chance to grab this pair for retail. Stocks is supposedly around 40K. Do I think that we're going to see all 40K? Definitely not, because as you guys know, if there's a Travis Scott website release, then more than likely that's going to be kind of clipped. So I've only seen a couple people hit off that, so we'll see if more actually do this time, but that's just my opinion. Now, as you guys know, this is going to be a very, very sought after sneaker. Resale is to the moon right now. I'm talking about to the absolute moon. I think my size 9.5 is going for like, yeah, $3,500, basically $34.97. Size 8's $4,500. And the only reason I'm kind of skeptical about these actually dropping is, if you guys notice, every single hyped up sneaker that we've ever seen, when the sneakers drop is on the way or about to happen, you see the resale drop a lot. You see it drop a lot. People start dumping them, taking that highest bid, stuff like that, so they're not losing too much money and still make some profit. We haven't seen that with these yet, and we are 6 days out. So that's kind of crazy. But, you know, in my opinion, they probably think that not that many people are going to get them, maybe. I really don't know how they're kind of looking at it, but that's just my opinion as well. I really want to see as many people get retail W's as possible. I think that if they do like the Travis Scott Mocha Low release, then a lot of people personally that will probably get retail W's, and people that actually want the shoe and not going to resell it. If they don't and they see it pop up, that gives people that have bots time to try to, of course, enter as many times as possible. So I think that if they do it the right way, we could see a bunch of retail W's, but I would not expect to see it up at least until after the Travis Scott website release. But again, I haven't seen resale drop. I haven't really heard anything outside of speculation, but if they do drop them on the same day as the taxis, which they could give it, you know, drop the taxis at 9 a.m. Central Time like normal, and then drop the Travis Scott Fragments at like 10 or 11. They could potentially do that. That way, you know, they don't take away from the taxi release, because they know if they release the Travis Scotts at the same time, more people are going to gravitate towards the Travis Scotts because resale value. That's quite literally what it is. They could quite literally just sabotage their whole release, but they're not going to do that. They're going to be smart and release the Travises at a later time. That right there is what I think we could see happen as well. But again, just my opinion. If I was in Nike shoes, that's what I would do. I would make sure the taxis got their release off and everybody got their pair for retail. They sold out, this and that, whatever they want to say. So this right here could happen better for the Travis Scott. So who knows? I'm just kind of curious to see how it's going to go, but I would not expect to see this release up until after we see the Travis Scott website. Don't look for it on sneakers or anything like that, because now once we've gotten official images and everything like that, like we've already gotten, you guys already know usually the release is not too far behind. Used to be we would get official images and then you get a shock drop quite literally like the next day. But those days are long gone. I think shock drops are kind of not a thing of the past, but they are definitely going to slow down a whole lot, because the last few years they've dropped a lot and even some shock drops sat. So don't think we're going to see that, but just pay attention, you guys. Going to be a really fun time. Going to be a lot of people going after a lot of shoes. So let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for absolutely everything. And as always, you guys, man, stay safe. Have a great week. Let's get 1% better each and every day. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. And again, I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Peace.